Welcome back, everybody. It's been, I don't know, I guess maybe a week and a half since we made another video, and I'm just gonna try and make a quick update on everything, show off a couple of cars that are outside that we got, and make it a quick video. So, as you already know, moving to the shop, slowly trying to get it organized. I guess I can go over a little better than last time. So I've got the kids section for my daughters and any other girls that come over. Her souped up Audi, got a cop car, motorcycle. Still trying to organize everything over here, but mainly big tools, chems, fluids, you know, the typical stuff. A couple toolboxes. This shelf eventually will probably go to the shelf over there, and we'll put a larger toolbox there, or at least one similar to this size, and then I can get all of this put away. This is still empty, that's like half full. So this eventually get there. I've been slowly doing all kinds of other stuff. Got some parts out that I'm finally gonna paint for the LS. I was supposed to paint last year. I dropped the ball on, so sorry. It's finally gonna get done. My trash pile from organizing stuff. And as you can see, there's another engine in here and a small black diff over there, which is going to be going to one of the cars out there, but we'll get to that in a second. I was gifted a tire rack for Christmas and another additional rack, so I put some stuff on there. I'll try and get another tire rack, or at least weld one up and then put it in this space here to finish all these guys off, kind of get it cleaned up. I would, like I said, like to move this rack over and get the other rack in this space here once my buddy picks up the rest of these wheels. 350Z, we went over that last time. It's still in the same position. We do have a nice little GK Tech light angle kit here to go on that in the future. The lounge area still needs work. Oops, sorry. Lounge area still needs work. Obviously, there's all kinds of stuff over there, parts and parts and parts. There is a TV. But once that's all set up, I'll finally be able to relax in here, and it'll be nice to sit down, because right now I just have like my one chair there, and it's a pain in the ass. Update for the LS. Oil pan is out. I'm gonna go and try and get that welded up and have an oil drain bung put on there. I got all my clutch stuff here, flywheels there. I did get some metal to make my transmission mount. So this is going to be coming out this week, and the transmission, which happens to be a long way over, will finally be going on. As well as we have a little BMW transmission to go with the other stuff. So this shelf is all dedicated to the LS, which will be nice when all this is actually in the car. Then I have a shelf to put more stuff on, and it won't be a huge crazy disaster like it is in here. I'm loving the upgrade. I'm in here working in just a t-shirt, sweatpants. I had the fan on actually earlier. I have a little fan here. I had that on earlier because I actually got a little warm, even though it was set to 70. It's holding heat pretty well. It's about 75 when I got here. But that's off topic. So this will come out. Transmission will go on it, and we'll make a mount. And I'll sit in here permanently. I've got to order new hardware, bolts, because all the accessory stuff I've lost the bolts for, so all new hardware, and then it'll sit in here, and it'll be nice. We can start. I did get a 2.5 inch exhaust piping kit, so once this is all back in, I can actually go right away to starting the crossover pipe and getting the turbo mounted and fitted where I want it to be. After that, that's drive shaft and all the small kinks. So we're actually gonna be pretty fast moving now. I've got most of the stuff that I need. I do think when I pull this back out, I'm gonna pull everything out of here and just give it a quick spray paint job in here. I'm thinking like a gold, because the car eventually will be purple, so a gold and purple combo will be very nice. Shouldn't take much, but a few cans. Might hit it with some primer first, just because this is black and I want to shine a little more than that. Obviously we've cleaned up this spot since last time, slowly making progress. I need to get rid of all these seats. I've got Infinity seats. I've got 350Z seats. I guess those are in the car. I'm not sure what that extra seat is too. I don't know why I have 3 leather recliners over here. Well, I have a bunch of leather seats that need to go away. So if anyone needs some leather seats, please buy these from me. I will sell them to you very cheap. Put them in your sim, put them in your garage, whatever. Just get them out of here. Those gotta go too. We're getting bucket seats. Those gotta go, those gotta go. That has to go. All that has to go. So as you can see, I finally put the JD2 32 pipe bender together, tube bender. I got another piece to put on here, so it's about 90% done, minus I don't have it bolted to the floor, which is kind of a bitch. As you can see, it's leaned against the fridge because it's very, very nose heavy. Tried to balance it with the actual, you know, the breaker bar end out. I'm thinking of setting it pretty much dead center right here, maybe even just like the center where that motor is at, so that way I've got like a 10-foot radius. That should be enough to bend pipe there. If I need to, I can always just angle the couch out this way, and any cars that are in here. If it's summertime, we'll just be back with the garage open, or in this case winter, we'll just park outside and I can start bending tube because I need to make a roll cage for this once the roof is on. These actually have like a double layered framing here, so I could like trim the outside section, weld in the inside section, redo the outside section. I'm not gonna do all that. I'm just gonna do a single layer that I might reinforce on the inside like a cross piece all the way around, and then we'll throw in a cage for safe measure because yeah, it's a track car. So cage in that, cage is gonna go in this, bash bars for pretty much everything. All the cars outside are gonna need stuff. So this is gonna get a lot of work this year once I figure out how to use it, and once I get it mounted into the ground, we'll be on our track to building some cool stuff. As you already know, this is the fridge area. This might get moved around. I might end up placing the fridge in the corner over here by the TV and scooting the little table over here because I really need a welding section. I have a 120 and there's plenty of 120s in here, but I also have a 220 and there's an outlet there, but I don't really have space clearly to weld, so I think I might make this area, just put up a small table and make it a welding table, and I can throw up the tube notcher and the vise that I have over there and all kinds of stuff. So this will probably get rearranged yet again. I need to get like a small ladder so I can put stuff up top above the bathroom, like vacuums and just nonsensical stuff I don't really need. Yeah, that's pretty much the update for everything. We're still waiting on the ECU. That's when money comes, but winter happened, Christmas happened. Everybody is now happy, but I am now broke. So when money comes back, I'll get more stuff like the toolbox and the ECU and more parts. This is my trash pile, ignore that. But yes, this is a M52, maybe a 5.4 TU something. I'm not a BMW guy. Clearly there's 3 Nissans in here. But we're taking a different change for next year. Adding a few cars to the stable, and as you guys know, this was going to be a co-driven car with me and my buddy Logan. We were gifted a 328 E36. Me and my brother are going to pretty much make that a co-driven car, and the girlfriend now has a car that she's going to get into and learn how to drive stick and then learn how to drift it. She has an E46 323. So let's step outside. Oh my god, I didn't realize it's nighttime already. I'm gonna get this nice big flashlight here. So as you can see, it's a little rough, but for a free car, it will make a perfect missile. It's got typical Midwest rust. Some anger issues were let on the car before we got it, so we'll have to get this straightened out. But E36 runs and drives. It's on max speed and coilovers, which are garbage, so eventually we'll change those out. I think we'll just get a I think we'll just do some light rust repairs, get a new trunk for it, we're gonna fully gut this thing, throw buckets in it, and just send it to all hell. So I'll probably punch this back out from the inside, new driver door mirror, and call it a day. The diff does need welded in that, so that will be one of the agendas when my brother gets here, and we'll work on that together. This is her E46. So the diff, motor, and trans go to this. Bought this off of a friend for pretty cheap. Shout out to VK Drift. He did have a 5.3 in here, and it's no longer in here, clearly. So we're gonna have to, oh, that's what those seats were for this, BMW seats. So we're gonna have to clean this all out, get it back together, and get her set up to do some rowdy stuff too. And as you can see, that's the EM2 I was talking about last time. Good little daily. I bought it for, I can't remember, $200-300 off a friend, and then bought a motor for it, put it in. It's now VTEC, but needs a few odds and ends finished up from the swap, like getting the VTEC ECU programmed, or at least a key match to it. Why will this not shut off? This is awkward. This is awkward. Turn off. Okay. So ECU, it's got exhaust leak, but that's not my priority. It does what it's supposed to and gets me about 35 miles to the gallon for work, which is about 50 minutes away. But we're slowly getting closer. This is my mass pile right here. I still have no idea when I'll get to that. I keep saying every time I come in here, and then I do everything else in here. But I think the next video will be putting the trans together and getting it in. Maybe doing the, I should do the paint first, and I'll probably put the trans on the side, let that sit for a second. And yeah, we'll get back to doing LS stuff, which is what most people are here for. I did change my plans, and I do want to do something a little different for this car, because my New Year's resolution is to push myself and become a better YouTuber, because I suck at that, and I'm not dedicated at all, and I don't make videos as much as I should, or go in the garage as much as I should. So I'm going to try harder this year to make better content for you guys, stay dedicated to building on this stuff, fun stuff, for you guys and myself and my friends. And honestly, I want to try and build a car based off the Formula Drift rulebook, which will be this car, because I'm going to make a 600-700 horsepower drift car. Why not go all the way out? So I'm not doing this to make it a competitive car. I'm not doing this to compete for the drift. I really just want to push myself as a car enthusiast to see how far I can actually push myself. I think making a car that can compete at that kind of level, and a chassis that no one uses for this at all, will be a good testament to myself, and it's a pretty high goal to set. If I can do that, I can pretty much build anything for any other kind of regulation. So that's the goal. Get this guy super built up for absolutely no fucking reason, and enjoy it, and get this baby out so my buddy Logan can learn to drift. Resurrect my 7th 240 that I've had in my life. I'm sorry to anyone who's buying those cars now. The prices are straight jacked and you're getting ripped off. But if anybody wants to buy this, I'll get the ECU in and finish up what's left, and you can buy it for 10 grand and make like 400 horsepower. It'd be sweet. Just kidding, it's not actually for sale. But that's just the update. I hope everyone had a good Christmas. I hope everyone has a great New Year's. Be safe. Don't do anything crazy tonight, or whenever I upload this video, which will probably be maybe tonight. You guys might be able to catch it before the ball drops. But don't do anything crazy. Enjoy yourselves. 2022 is here, and let's rock out, guys. Hopefully I can see some people at the track, meet some new people, and I will stick to my resolutions. And if I don't, comment below. Typical, YouTuber stuff. Comment below. Let me know how I'm doing, and keep my ass on track. See you guys next year.